Welcome back to the Central Prairie Grain Market Update, your go-to source for grain market news and local crop insight. Markets were buzzing on Tuesday as grain prices climbed on hopes of a potential U.S.-China trade deal. A Chinese trade delegation met with Midwest leaders, sparking optimism for a trade deal. Corn led the way with the DEES 25 contract adding nearly 5 cents to close near $4.26 per bushel. Soybeans weren't quite as lively, but the NOV 25 contract did tick up 1 cent to $10.12. Wheat made the strongest move, with Kansas City July 26 futures gaining 8 cents to finish at $5.60. Meanwhile, China made headlines by scooping up a big batch of Argentina soybeans after temporarily suspending its export tax. Traders report China locked in 10 to 15 cargoes for November delivery. The shift highlights how much China is leaning on South America instead of the U.S. soybeans. In a typical year, they'd already have 12 to 13 million metric tons booked from the U.S. by now, but so far, 0 sales have been recorded for this marketing year. On the geopolitical side, President Trump surprised leaders at the UN by saying Ukraine could win back land from Russia, a major shift from his earlier push for fast peace talks. This new stance signals stronger U.S. support and could rattle Moscow. If tension escalates, expect markets to stay on edge and potentially push higher. Now let's bring it back home. The recent rains are setting up nicely for wheat planting. It's also the only thing slowing down dryland corn harvest. Irrigated corn looks on track to be ready in about 2 weeks. Soybeans are just starting to drop leaves, which means we're still a month away from harvest. Milo harvest will be scattered, with some fields being ready within a week, while others may still be a month away. We had a great turnout for the Central Prairie Co-op ground pile at Frederick, and I want to say thank you to everyone that took time to come see it. The ground pile will help ensure that any space concerns are taken care of. If anyone has any questions on how it will work, don't hesitate to reach out. On the marketing side, 2026 corn and Milo futures continue to look like a profitable start around the $4.60 mark. 26 soybeans have taken a hit. However, if they can rally back to that $10.80 mark, that would be another great spot to lock in futures. If you'd like to talk through your contract options, don't hesitate to reach out or call me at 620-204-8748. That's all for today's update. If you'd like more insight like this, you can sign up for the Central Prairie Co-op podcast at cpcoop.us/podcast. Thanks for listening to the Central Prairie Grain Market Update. Until next time, stay safe out there.